Lost the way. You got the life to say, but there's something about her. You don't know why, but you are dying to try. You wanna please the girl. Yes, you want her, but you're what you want to do. Here is one way to answer. Don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the bird. Sing with me now. La 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 la. My oh my. Look at the boy to shine. He ain't got a kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ain't that a sound? Ain't it shame to cry? You gotta kiss the girl. Now is your looking at the moon. Oh, you make it soon. No time for me. Don't say a word. Say a word. Until you kiss the bird. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Don't be scared. You got the mood together. Go on and kiss the bird. La-la-la-la-la-la-la. Don't stop now. Don't try to hide it out. You wanna kiss the bird. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Blow the loud. Listen to the sound. The sound sing. It's the girl. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Music play. What the music say? You wanna kiss the girl. You got to kiss the girl. Why don't you kiss the girl? You gotta kiss the girl. Oh, I wanna kiss the girl.
I will love you without condition. I will love you without a million. Even when your friends are gone and left you one. I will love you when the pot is empty. I will love you when you're not so strong. I will love you even if you can't see right from wrong. Even though you broke my heart, and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face, I will never leave your side, ride or die, right here till the end, my love, my friend. I'll be there when you're at your lowest, share your bright days in the dark. I'll be there when it's the coldest to keep you warm. I will love you even when you can't. Love me the way I love you. Even when you think it's over, I'll be right there next to you. Even though you broke my heart, and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face. I will never leave your side. Ride or die. Right there to the end, my lover, my friend, even though you broke my heart, and I lay it in the dark, tears rolling down my face, flowing from my heart. I will never leave your side. Your life, right here till the end, my lover, my friend. Even though you broke my heart, and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face, flowing from my heart. I will never leave your side, ride or die. Right there till the end, my lover, my friend. I will never leave your side. Ride or die. Right there till the end, my lover, my friend. Even though you broke my heart, I will lay here in the dark. Yes, and that is what we are serving you right here on the Black Hot Radio, karibuni sana on the Pan African Bliss. My name is Jovi. It is 26 minutes past 11 a.m. right here in Nairobi. I want to say a wonderful warm welcome and to today's broadcast. Hope you are doing great. It being on a Wednesday, we love to call it the WCW Day, and of course, I'm dedicating this song to the ladies. It's Anna. That is a lovely, amazing song. It goes by the name Love Song, done by the one and only Etana. She has arrived in Kenya and she is set to have an amazing, lovely show right here in the 254 on the 30th, which will be on Thursday, 30th of this particular month. As we get to approach the end of the month, I've seen so many artists coming in and out of Kenya. It seems like Kenya, we are making other in terms of entertainment, like we are representing like with the full capacity and all the energy that is really required at the moment, or rather at that particular energy, or rather that particular party. But karibuni sana once again, this is the Pan African Bliss. In case you are joining us for the first time, asante sana. I go by the name Joby, and of course, this is the Black Hot Radio Media for the 21st century. As we say, we are live and interactive on our social media handles. We are on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. On Facebook, you can catch us at the Black Hot Network radio station, on Twitter as well at the Black Hot Network, and as is the hashtag Pan African Bliss with Joby, hashtag Black Hot Network, and hashtag WCW, because it is the Women's Day today. And considering that there is no curfew right in the 254, I don't know about other countries or other where you are listening to us from. What is it that you are planning for that special lady of yours? You could just take her rose flower, maybe just take her out on dinner. It could be even your sister. It doesn't have to be your fiancé for you to take out that lady that you appreciate in your life, just to treat her and say, thank you for being in my life. Maybe in any way, I do believe you have so many close people in your life, but there's always that one person, be it a lady or a man, that one person that is always gonna turn up for you no matter what is really happening in your life. Like whenever you call, they're always going to be there for you. And of course, that is what we are vibrating right here on the Pan African Bliss. Hope that you are receiving the same, as we look forward to also you giving us a call at the +254-754-402-730. And once again, in case you've joined us for the first time, and asante sana, karibu sana. Hapa we are all about positive vibes, and of course you can log in onto the website. We have an amazing website which goes by the www.blackhotplanetwork.com. Once you log onto the website, feel free to create your own profile and join the Black Hot family, because it's positive vibes there, and you get to learn a lot. You get to share also your ideas, get to share your thoughts, your sentiments, anything that you feel like you also want to learn. You can also ask questions, and I do believe you're going to be answered as you are purposely to be. And also, we can download the app on the Google Play Store and get to enjoy and listen to this amazing vibes. We have different shows. This is not the only show right here on the Black Hot Radio. We have the Pan African Bliss, we have the African Diary, we have the 55 254 correspondent, we have the 254 to the daily show itself, and we also have the written scripture, we have the Africa Today show, and it's positive vibes, back to back positive vibes. That is just what we are all about. If you're not receiving or you've not served, you feel like you've not served the positive vibes enough, I don't know. Unless you just have to stand up and start jumping and showing like how much we really appreciate you. Always you joining us, showing your presence right here, and also listening to us each and every day. We appreciate you every time. And of course, you can also feel have how do I say it? At one, and go donate on our website. Other than the on our PayPal, sorry, on our PayPal account through Mr. Black of Network. And of course, you can donate anything. I always say you go according to how heavy your wallet is. It could be $5, $10, $100, or even $1,000 million, however you feel your pocket is, and we appreciate you every time for your presence right here. For those who are joining, Asante Sana, just say hi, and of course, I'll be giving you a special shout out as we get to continue with the day. But before we do that, before we get a little bit into music, today I'll be serving you some reggae vibes because I'm so happy Etana is in Kenya. Of course, Blackpink. Etana has a voice, and today when I just saw the notification that she has landed, I was like, whoa, this woman was really talented with one hell of a voice. She can sing, like she can sing. And I was like, I've been saying I can sing, but I think it's a high time I also take a very serious note about it. Like I need to get my voice on the pitch, I need to just but not like the choir thing, yeah. But I need just to get my voice on the pitch and get to do whatever I have to do. And of course, that is what, as we get to move forward, I have an amazing quote of the day. And of course, I start our day. It's all about positive quotes, and that is what we are all about here. In case you're going through a hard time, or rather this month has been not the best for you, do not worry, hang on there, it's gonna be good. Everything is happening to you for a reason. It is happening for you, but not to you. Okay, everything is happening for you, not to you. That is one thing I learned to say to myself, and I learned that is one of the ways that that is the time you should use in terms of the laws of the universe. Everything is happening for me, not to me. It is happening for me. So whether you're going through a hard time, whether you are having the best of your lives, you are eating on some salads over there, your legs crossed and all stuff, don't worry. You'll be grateful, and if you are not the best of yourself this particular month or rather throughout the year, do not worry, still hang on there, everything is going to be okay. But today I have an amazing positive quote, just a matters of you and your expectations and everything. And it goes by, it is the expectation of your own mind that are creating your health. When you are getting frustrated because something isn't the way you thought, examine those thoughts, not just the thing that frustrates you. You will begin to see that a lot of suffering is created by models in your mind and how the universe ought to be, and inability to allow it to simply be. I don't know if you really got that particular one, but it's simply simple and just very direct what I'm really telling you. Despite the difficulties you're facing, hang on there. Everything is going to be okay. It is happening for you, but not to you. So this is just, because I think most of us, before even we create our own reality, they say our own reality is created through our mind. So if you keep on thinking about negative things, why is this happening to me? Instead, I always say just smile at the situation. Remember me telling you that when I fell from a matatu, despite no one taking me, despite the pain I felt on my ankle, I was like, ouch, like, it was really painful. But again, I woke up, I stood up, shook off, and I smiled. I really laughed literally. Even though one was beside me, was like, why are you laughing? You just from falling down. Are you nuts? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, it's okay because I just came from home. I was in a low mood, but this twisting of my ankle and stuff, and the wrinkle or rather whatever, it has all just changed my mood, and that is what I really just wanted. I just wanted to be positive, and I just really say, okay, despite none of you picking me up or rather telling me sorry, I'm still okay. It doesn't matter. It's still okay. People fall and they wake up, and that is what it is. So I'll repeat this quote one more time, and it goes by, it's the expectations of your own mind that are creating your health. This is the expectation of your own mind that are creating your health. when you get frustrated because something isn't the way you thought. Examine those thoughts, not just the thing that frustrates you, and you will begin to see a lot of your suffering is created by models in your mind and how the universe ought to be, and inability to allow it to simply be. Good morning, Kate. Kate, I
Hmm.
don't know if you can hear me. Let me just get to it.
Yeah, you got some.
Um,
Tell Spikes there's some clicking in the background. You have clicking going on. It's
oh, all right.
like
I guess it's gone.
it's like a unloose mic or something.
Uh, what about now? Can you hear me properly?
I hear you, but I hear still that. Or maybe it's me. Okay, it's gone.
Okay, okay. How are you? How are you doing
Nope, it's
today?
back again.
Okay,
It
that's
gotta be like
good.
an unloose mic. Sound like a mic is loose. There you go. You got it. It's gone. Okay, but I
Oh,
can't hear you now. Now you're
okay.
gone.
All right. What's happening?
Yeah, some kind of loose, some kind of loose mic. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Let me.
All right. I don't know family, but tell me if you can hear me clearly because I don't know what is really happening. But let me know if you can hear me properly and clearly. Because that is trying to get the sound on. But that is what it is, and we're gonna get a little bit into music, and then when we come back, I'll be serving you what is happening in other different parts of the country, right here in the African country. We also get to play you "He's the Girl" by the one and only Bunny, and of course reggae and roots. That is what we'll be serving you right here on the Pan African Bliss, the Black of
Man,
Yes, you should be jamming to these Jamaican vibes, Kate. You should not just be staring at me like that.
I'm doing homework and catch you guys on the next show. Keep driving home. Got. All right, Joe Mosquito, drive safe. It's like a ticking noise. Tick 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 tick.
From my end,
Yeah, from your end, coming from the must be a loose wire or something. It happens every now and then. It's like a loose ticky.
okay, I don't know what's wrong, but Specs just
Yeah.
stepped out a little bit, but I bet when he comes back, we can fix it.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. So, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Tired. Whoa, that ticking. that bzzz.
Oh, God.
I don't know what it. Spot usually knows how to
Let me try.
always always like something like a loose wire or something. Somewhere. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, mosquito. You change your avatar every other day, don't you?
I wish I knew I did some electricity rather than
Yeah.
engineer
Where the heck is
because
Spike's ass at? That's what he's supposed. That's why he's there. Where the hell is he at? What is he doing?
let me just hold on.
Oh, you got it, but I think I lost you. Mm. You know it's early. Damn.
Alright. Still there?
Yeah. It's like it's like a short within the All right, now it's gone.
I think it's on and off. It's on and off, right?
Yeah, it's like a short within a while. You can hear you hear it's like a disturbance. It's like a interference. Like something is loose. Something usually Spikes knows how to find it. He happens from time to time. I don't know what it is. Like a loose wire somewhere, a loose a mic cable or something that is giving interference. Okay, it's gone now. Oh shit! That came back. What the hell's going on?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go ahead. We'll deal with you. Like, oh man, I keep hearing that noise. What the hell Spike's ass at? What he's supposed to be doing? Where's he at? Damn, they're throwing down at dog shows. The new COVID RNA vaccine could this lead to birth vaccines like and this boosted no shit. It's lies. All lies. Go ahead, Joby. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. It's just like
Alright. Okay, let me just go ahead, but it's quite disturbing when I see you saying one just
Can you hear it? Can you hear it on your end? Can you?
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
Yeah,
Huh?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can hear me. Can you hear it? Can you hear the
No,
noise?
no, it's very quiet. I can't hear anything. Yeah.
It's like some kind of mic distortion going on. But when you hear the playback, you'll be able to hear it. Like what the hell?
Alright. I hope Spikes when he comes back will be able to fix it. But let me just go on with the matters of the day. Dear mosquito, good morning, Auntie. Hope you're doing great. And let me start with Africa itself. The news that I have for you today is that Africa right now wants to buy like 110 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines and to import them to other African countries. And they have said that Africa is to benefit from 110 doses of Moderna.
Spikes come fix that noise because I can't even hear you, Joby. I can't even hear you. You talking? I can't even hear it. It's I can't even hear you. It's like it's some interference. He usually knows where it comes from. It's that same thing having Spikes do sometimes interference.
Okay, he's fixing it. Let's see what's the problem.
He might can't fight because you guys said you can hear it.
Is it okay?
No, still doing it. So if you guys, I'm sure you guys get off and listen to the playback and you'll hear it. And then you probably know where it's coming from. Is it usually Spice can fix it? He stopped it. Go ahead. He stopped it. It stopped now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, stop. See, something he did. See, somehow he knew how to. Yeah, it's done. So some kind of wire. If Spikes knows to go to that wire every time when that happens, it'll be good. Yeah, he fixed it. That shit
All right. I'm really sorry about that.
You gotta be sorry it happens. It's technical problems. Things happen.
Okay, so I was talking about Africa where it wants to buy 110 million vaccines doses of Moderna and import or rather transfer them and divide them amongst the other African countries. But
family. Mm-hmm. I know I'm look sleepy. I need a haircut and everything else. I just woke up. Excuse me. Family. I don't care if YouTube takes this down. This is coming for African people.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly enough, most Africans are moronically childlike. You don't understand that you have a certain, as your you refuse to go back to your ancestors. You refuse to go back to your brilliant ancestors who knew everything, knew how the universe, everything works. You have a certain entity that's interdimensional, that's trying to murder off the planet. He has control of all these fucking Tamahu that he created. And I'm going to pull this up now. I'm at home. I can pull up my damn self. These Tamahu that he created, these white people are created. That's why they got here 6,000 years ago. And you sitting here worshiping the motherfuckers because you don't even know, because you don't know anything anymore. And it's frustrating until you know your own history. These white people just showed up. You can't even tell me where they come from. And now you're sitting there worshiping these no good bastards created from animal parts. We're going to pull all these things up. And what they're doing now, you have an interdimensional being that you call Jesus and Yahweh. He goes through different names as your ancestors called this motherfucker the devil. He's what you call the devil. And now he's implemented because now you're going back to Sirius and the vibration on the planet is raising. You being melanated, black, also within your intel, your brain, you're going to start rising in vibration. This thing is trying to make sure you don't get out of this fucking soul trap. You die, you come back. You die, you come back. You die, you come back. Because there's no such thing as death. Death is the illusion. Even the white man science now figured out that you knew thousands of years ago. No such thing as death. You keep reincarnating here. Boom, 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 boom. You never leave the trap. It's a soul trap. You never leave it. You die, you come back. You die because you're not vibrating high enough to get past these belts, these traps that this entity has set throughout this solar system. Your ancestors knew all these things. So these white people were created, the Tamahu, to make sure you never leave this bitch. Because you are the food source for this wicked-ass entity. Your energy feeds it. Because it was cut off from God, the true God. It was cut off. The umbilical cord was cut off. Everything is connected back to the all. Let me show you the world. Let me do this real quick. I couldn't do it last night. I was tired. You guys, Keith, why did you come on last night? I can't do 1,000 shows, family. Jesus Christ. I got to sleep sometimes. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. Images. Let's show how the universe works. Images of the universe as a web. How it really looks. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Now, this is all African. And African people, you're supposed to know these things. Here we go. Share my screen. Pump that. Share. Okay. Images. Okay, let me just go to one. All right. Let me just use one right here. We know this is the universe. These lines are called Brooklyn currents. Okay. This is also what your brain looks like. As above, so below. So if you see this here, even though these are galaxies, but you got lines connected. Energy, connected. The universe is an egg. So if you understand, if you're disconnected from any of these energy sequences, you do not get energy from the all, the creator. So it's like when I was tell Joby about the great year. It's like imagine your phone almost dying of energy. It doesn't work. It doesn't function right. Doesn't work right because it's not power. You got to power it back up. That's what happens to everything within the universe because it is attached back to the real God. So that's why I said we're in a 25-year cycle. The African goes to sleep because it loses energy. But this thing here, this is how the universe looks, right? Like inside of your brain looks just like this, as above, so below. Because it's a mental universe, a mental electrical universe. Okay, this thing, let me get out of this right here. Let me show you. Everything's connected. You can't really tell that these are galaxies. You can't really tell by looking at these are all galaxies, but they all connect, all connected through light. Mm-hmm. This entity This entity, perception, this entity got the chick, Joe Blow. So this energy sits out of this energy. So it feeds off of us. When I showed you all that energy going, it feeds off of you. So you're in a complete soul trap. It feeds off because this body is an illusion, it does not exist. It's a magnetic field housing the spirit. So it feeds off your energy. So when he created the Tamahu, you go here. Definition of, let's see.
So, Kate, you mean to say my brain is...
Wait. Definition of the Tamahu.
Uh-huh.
No,
oh, you found it?
No, hold on, let me go.
According to Wikipedia,
No.
Ratama is a genus of flowering bushes in the
No, I say Ramo, it's a Tamahu. Come on. Definition of the term Tamahu. They never see that. What does it mean? Egyptian, yeah, just Tamahu are like completed people, yeah. Like they say, like completed. They're white people. Let me go and read this. And then you hold your question, Joby. I'm gonna answer it. Okay. Tamahu right here. Let me go share my screen. Tamahu. Okay. Tamahu, what does it mean? The Tamahu are light complected, like they're white. Light complected people. The Egyptians called means people and created. Exactly. Created white. Who is white? Like ivory. Created white people. Because they knew that when they were creating these crackers, it was to house demons. Low vibrational beings. Shout out to Dr. Mumby. She's finally learning. I'm glad the African shaman in Kenya pulled you to the side and sister, let me start teaching you the truth. Because you can't teach most Africans because they're too stupid. Mm-hmm. So as they were creating these white people, it was to house demons, low vibrational beings up inside these things. So it was to house low vibrational beings up in it. So it would make sure it would cause, that's why you got racism on the planet, why Africans are always scared, always put down upon, because that's to keep your vibrational level low. You're always in fear. You always don't know what the hell is going on. That's to make sure when you die, you never get out this damn, you just come back. So, because this is the illusion. Only spirit is real. Only what you are inside is real. Mm-hmm. So, but go ahead, Joey, ask your question.
I was asking, so you mean our brains are connected to the universe, like
yes.
Directly connected to the universe?
When you sun gaze, that's why you wasn't supposed to wear. I was always wearing glasses. Your eyes. Okay. Let me try to do the illustration so I can show you, prove it to you. See, your brain looks just like the universe because it's called as above. It's called one of the laws of the universe, laws of correspondence. As above, so below. The all created you just like it. So everything the all has, you have in minor, same thing but smaller, right? So you can reach the level of almost the all when you raise your vibration. You have all the tools. That's what the all is telling you. That's what it means, correspondence. As above, so below. I mean, as above, other dimensions. As above, so below. So what that means is everything the all is in you. But you must raise your vibration to be able to accomplish these feats, what you would call witchcraft and all kind of ridiculous dumb shit. These powers are not supernatural. They're in you. Because you come from the all. These things, once you raise in vibration, you start locking keys. Everything comes online. But since you were now caught in this solar system with this entity, let me show you. Let me show what I mean. Let me get images or something.
Okay. Questions are blowing inside my mind.
Because you have the same energy as the all, and you being the black woman, it means you're the most genetically superior on the planet. So the all created you here first. You're the first. That's why your genetics are the best on the planet, the African woman. So that's why it's always been an attack on the African woman's mind. And the European loves them. That's why the African women hate themselves. They put on goofy wigs. They cut their energy off from the gut, from the all. It's all back. You live in an upside down planet because you don't know how the planet acts, how things really work no more. So everything's upside down. You look at the black woman like, She's out of her mind. She didn't know how shit. She's out of her mind. Anyway, let me show you something. Let me do this book. Let me get out. Let's say images. Images of two quasars shooting out of the core of a galaxy. Boom. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let me get all my images. So you see how the universe works. Okay, boom. There we go. That's the best one right there. Okay. Now let me explain this. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Boom. Boom. Did I share it? Am I sharing? Okay, I'm sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, here we go. All right. This one's good and this one's good. Okay. Okay. Now this is the universe. This is the center of a galaxy. If you look at this, this is a birthing chamber. This is light. This is your spirit realm. So boom, out that way, boom that way, and boom that way. So this galaxy is birthing new galaxies, but these are living entities. So one is a female, one is a male. Boom, boom. So in the beginning, when he all was creating the universe, one galaxy shot out without its feminine half. You must have the male and the female together to start creating planets and worlds. You must have both energies. That's why when you got a car, you got to have the female energy and the masculine energy called positive, negative to start the car. It don't work or it's imbalance. So this is African. It's African knowledge that you should need to know. So boom, boom. So y'all create the first 8 galaxies. They were supposed to connect and start creating other galaxies because it's a birthing chamber. You see that? Boom, everything's showing, all these images showing you the galaxy. Boom, create another galaxy. Boom. This is the womb as above, so below. This is like the womb of a woman. This is a female galaxy. That's how you know how I know, because it's going counterclockwise. Female energy goes counterclockwise. Masculine energy goes clockwise. So the female galaxy bursts other galaxies. Boom, boom. Male, female. It's got to be, you got to have, and when they are birthed, they hook up. The male and the female come together to start connecting their energies and start creating other galaxies, start creating birth. So, but one galaxy jumped out early, right? One galaxy did not wait for its feminine half and start creating our solar system. The ancestors called it Ogu or Sophia. You can do whatever name you want to call it. So,
I think about it, Ogu.
Ogu, it's called Ogu. So Ogu started creating without its feminine half, and so it made it made imbalance because it didn't have enough energy to start creating a whole galaxy itself. So it created a compromised solar system which we live in. This solar system is compromised. So it's lower vibration, so it causes evil. So this thing not being so, the all comes out and disconnects this part, this energy disconnects it. Boom, it disconnects it because it's now creating without its mate and it's making everything unbalanced. And so it creates something wicked called, the ancestors called the demiurge or Yaldabaoth, right? This becomes your devil. This becomes your devil mythology. So this thing creates something called Yaldabaoth. This quasar, this baby galaxy is not connected to its feminine, has start creating entities because it can create entities. You're co-created with God. It starts creating, but it doesn't have enough energy to create things in balance. So it creates things out of balance. It becomes your demiurge, your devil, your Yahweh. It creates this damn thing. And this thing now cannot get energy from the all because it's disconnected. All came out and disconnected. As I showed you in this image, how everything is connected. It cut its umbilical cord. Boom, cut the cord. So now, when the all created, okay, now they all had, first had 8 galaxies. So it took a galaxy like this, one of these galaxies. It lifted up out the celestial water and created us from one of these, all created, let me go hit this, boom. No, this give me, no, remove it, just give me, they all created us from one of this, a galaxy, this, boom. This is a living entity. So they all lifts up this galaxy but not this one. This one's giving birth to two male and female other galaxies. They all lifts up this galaxy and creates human beings. We become light beings. Sends us to the earth to correct the imbalance. But somehow we got trapped within the frequency. We got trapped within this system that the demiurge had created. This little, it couldn't create a whole galaxy because they have enough energy. It created a solar system that we live in. So when we talk about the great year, okay, let me see images of the great year. Let me go here. Images of the great year. The with the all dead, it's all African. You got now the one I wanted to use.
Where is supposed to be the golden ear? The gold.
Yeah, that's gold. Yeah, but we're not in no golden. Yeah, we're way down here. Golden is up here. We way come out the dark. But I want to do the other one. Where's my main one down here? Shit,
so how long does it take for us to get to the silver, for us to get to the golden ear? Because right now we are in 2021.
Well, hold on, Joe. Everyone, you rise and you fall. It's not just you getting there. You go up there, then you start coming back down. Then you go back up. We're now going back up. We're still right here, probably in the dark, coming up into the Bronze Age, about right here. Where is my image? They took the main image down. Where the hell is my damn image at? See, these crackers are slick. They know what I was teaching everybody. They take the images down because it helps everybody understand it easily. My main image is gone. Where the hell's my main image at? Because it shows you connected. These motherfuckers that took down my main image. Wow. Wow. Damn. This is messed up. My main image is gone. It's easy to teach that way because it told you what they all did. You can Let me do like this. Okay, let's see the binary star system. Images of the binary star system of our solar system and damn no. Let me see this. Images of the binary. Let me see this show. No, shows us. We in a binary star system. Okay, it shows Sirius. Okay, there it is. That is us, but that's hard to learn that way. Okay, our sun down here, another sun. Okay, damn. I need that one image that they got rid of. Okay, this will be better to show, right? Maybe it's easier. Okay, let me use this image. Okay, Joe. Now imagine, the golden year would be, this is another sun, right? Can you see my image?
Yeah, I can.
The sun would be right here, right? This is our sun. It goes around that circle. So imagine it as that great year I showed you around the clock. This would be the golden year up around here. Come back down to silver, then down here to bronze, and down here to dark, right? Because we share a sun with this sun. The reason why, that's why I told you go out and sun gaze. Our light comes from this bigger sun that you cannot see. It's attached. The earth is attached to this sun. It's called Sirius. This is where we come from. It's where the African, you come from here, this solar system. You were sent down here to correct Ogu's mistake. But you come from here. That's why you have woolly hair. And you come from here. You are a light being. So our sun takes 25,000 years. Well, it's 12,000 years up and 12,000 years down. So we're going back up. So we're going back up. The climb's going to take 12,000 years. But I guess we're going to start getting to the great year about another 6,000, 8,000 years as we get closer to Sirius. This is where you got two suns, and now you completely filled with light. Boom. And so now all your melanin is what? Captures light energy. Your melanin, as it captures light, it raises you in vibration. Now when you start getting, you're almost an etheric being. You're etheric. You're less physical. Now you can move in our dimensions. You know everything because you got more light. This is why you must sun gaze, because this sun is connected with that cord. When I show you that electrical cord is connected to our sun. There's an electrical cord that's connected from here to here that feeds this sun here feeds us, our sun. This sun goes back. This big ass sun goes back to the creator. Everything, as I showed you, is connected to light. This entity sits outside the light. Oh, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can show you what happened. Let me see if I can say, shit. I should have one of these images. Do you see, you see this galaxy birth the two galaxies. This galaxy birthing the two other galaxies. That'd be a female. That'd be a male. That's a male. That's a female. But let me see the one. Let me show an image, because that's how galaxies do. They birth other galaxies. Boom, boom. Male, female. These galaxies got to connect with light. They got to connect to start creating male, female energy. But what the hell? I should have one I can show. All these boom, boom, all that energy. I should show one that has Ogu coming out of there.
So it's going to take, you said it's going to take like 12,000 years for us to get to.
No, it's not 12,000 years. It's a 12,000. It's a 26,000 year cycle.
Okay.
Okay, you got 20,000 year cycle. Got it.
And then earlier you said something to do with us living with fear. If we live in fear, that is when we keep on. If we die, we keep on coming back. We keep on coming back. Like
when you come back, because your system is fear. You live in fear. You believe in hell. You believe in nonsense. All the media is all debaucherous. Your TV shows are terrible now. Everything has everything. That's why everything on this world is created to make sure the African, but this thing feeds off of, because you're light. That's why these other people were created. These East Indians, these fucking Asians. All these people weren't here 12,000. The last great year, none of these people were here. They didn't exist. They were created, Joby, by this thing. That's why you have racism, why you were on the bottom, why you're in poverty now, why you have stress, scrape, and then you worship a God that's not real, and you believe in shit that's not real. Everything is to keep your vibration. That's why your music is so important. Music is energy. When you listen to foul, fucked up music, keeps your vibration. That's why they got your Nicki Minaj's and your damn Cardi B's and all this filth, because that keeps your vibration low. They got control of. Anytime Africans build great music, it always, in 15, 20 years, they always come and destroy it and put these reckless, botcherous people in there with this low vibrational music. It's not uplifting. It's not teaching you nothing. It's all scandalous shit. That's on purpose. It keeps your vibration low. Also,
but
I'm gonna tell you. But
this means.
Hold on.
But this means.
Go ahead.
This means if I vibrate higher, I am capable of getting out of never going to another level, right?
Yeah, let me show. Let me show them. Let me see these images. Let me show, because so you understand this. Images of the Kuiper belt. Okay, this is our solar system, Kuiper belt. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is what Ogu created. They go to Quasar right there. That's Ogu right there. That's Ogu right there. That's Ogu. That's the baby Quasar that created this shit. That's now disconnected from the all. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Damn. Okay, let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay, this is Ogu right here. Share screen. Okay, this is Ogu right here, the baby Quasar that created this right here. He started creating without his feminine half. So this is us in there. This is our sun that you can't see connected to Sirius, but this is the Kuiper belt. This makes sure you can't get it. Okay, this is around the solar system. You got this Kuiper belt that you must vibrate to be able to get out of here, like I said, to get back into the universe, to get back, to get out of here, to start going back up here. You must break through this. And also, there's a field. Let me see images. Let's see images of the Van Allen. There's also one around the Earth. Images of the Van Allen belt. Okay, you got one around the Earth right here. Boom. Like I showed you, one around the Earth. Boom. Okay, this is a Van Allen belt. This is the soul trap. So these are magnetic fields, right? Okay, like magnetism. Let me go images. Okay. This is a field, and it's a better illustration like this. Okay. Like this. Okay. To be a good illustration. You have a field that sits around the Earth It's a magnetic field. If you don't vibrate high enough, you are recycled because of this motherfucker here. This motherfucker here. He's got one around the earth, which is this one. The field right here, white people found, they named shit after them. They just say this magnetic field. I like to call it the Van Allen field. It's white people figure shit out and they name shit after them. But for all practical purposes, our ancestors called this the soul trap, the soul field. Okay, you get past this and say, oh yeah, I'm past the field, I'm vibrating enough. Motherfucker, you got to get past this one now. Boom, got your ass. You got to get past this one. So that's why I told you gamma. Okay, and I teach you about images of the light spectrum. Let's go here. Images of the light spectrum. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was teaching you this. Okay, now, okay, this is called the light spectrum, Joby. Okay, let me see what so you can understand. Okay, right here. Boom, let's do this one. Okay, now looking at this, Joby. Okay, now I want you to see something. Can you see my image right there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, now see if I can make it bigger on another page. See if we can make it bigger on another page. Boom. Visible light spectrum. Boom, boom, boom. Give me my image. Okay. Cosmic rays, gamma rays. See, this little part right here is only what you can see. See the little part in the middle? See this right here? This is called your visible light spectrum right here. They're showing you, getting you big, but it's very small. These are dimensions, Joby. You have ultraviolet light, which you cannot see. X-ray light, you can't see. Gamma, you can't see. Cosmic, you can't see. You got infrared, then microwave, then radar, then radio wave. These are your demonic realms below visible light. When you're vibrating high enough, you can start seeing in these other realms because you can only see now in visible light. As you start raising up your frequency, you can start. There are entities living above, below this, and above this. This will start being your God realm, your ultralight violet, X-rays, gamma rays, cosmic rays. These are where all your demonic spirits live. Microwave, radar, beneath, going backwards because it's lower. And you see the lines are lower in frequency. This is higher in frequency, going up this way. So if you at least get to gamma, if your body vibrates at least in gamma frequency, you can now break these belts. You can break this belt, and you can break this belt. Your spirit can now leave this shit and go into the universe and start creating, become what you were supposed to become. You won't keep reincarnating. You'll break it. But without the knowledge, you don't know none of this. You've lost all this knowledge. You've lost how the universe works. You believe in Jesus and wacky shit. You believe in lies. So you don't vibrate high enough to get out of here. So you keep coming back until you understand this through gamma rays, because that's why I told you get your butt out and look at the sun because you're connected to this sun. This raises your vibrational level. Also, what you consume in your body, how you treat people, how you live your life. You got to be very careful what you watch, what you intake, what you watch, and if you listen to garbage music, they know this. Let me say, okay, let me show you how the Rothschilds and Rockefellers know this. Why did they change? The natural frequency of the earth is 432 hertz, Joby. That's what you're supposed to be listening to your music to. What year did the Rockefellers change the listening hertz of music from 432 to 444, 440? What year was that? Because they know it destroys the body. What year did Rockefeller? Yeah, tuning standards is actually it wasn't until the 1940s that the U.S. adopted the 440 as standard with the rest of the world. Yeah, they changed it. Rockefeller changed in 1953. But why did they do this? Because that changes the frequency of you and God. God's frequency is 432 hertz, but they got you off God's frequency to 440, which is wicked. So the music you're listening to is fucking you up. You don't even know it. It's busting you up inside because you don't know frequencies. You don't understand that you're supposed to listen to music in 432 hertz. And it's supposed to be uplifting music about love, caring, not about shooting people, killing people. And it's all in a messed up frequency. So you guys said It's 432 hertz real. Of course, it's real. And ancient instruments. All these ancient instruments were created by African people. Exactly. The piano, African. The guitar, African. To raise your vibrational level. So so Yahweh created these crackers, since they got control of the planet, they changed the frequency of music to start busting you up inside. So music's not even played in the right frequency, played with all kind of debaucherous shit. Let me get out of here. Let me go. Play with all kind of debaucherous shit. How they changed, because rap in the beginning was a force for good. Then it became fuck a bitch, this bitch, whole bitch, all this whack shit. It's garbage. It's completely garbage. Oh, I'm a hey, and you're like, yeah, I've got a good beat. Got a good beat. Got a good. It destroys your vibrational rate. It's some insidious, wicked shit we don't know. When I'm a kid, I'm listening to that music. I'm jamming. Yeah, oh goddamn right. That beat is funky. Fuck a bitch. Damn that whole bitch. All right.
But you know,
go ahead.
Africans need to go back to their culture, because that is one of the things that I think
they don't know.
Most of these things we were never even taught. I'm trying to relate when I'm reading about the galaxy and the type of galaxy we were being told in school. We were never told it is connected to us as Africans. There is how we can, the sun is directly connected to our brains. That is what I was taught.
You're connected because you have in your brain, being an African, especially an African woman, man. If I could find me before I die, if I could find me a conscious African woman, if I could find me a conscious, it's gonna be hard to find me a conscious African woman, and you make love to this woman. Oh my God, her being conscious. Oh my God, you make love to a conscious woman. You just have no idea the power that is. Oh my God. Anyway, let me get off that. Anyway. Yeah, you're connected. You have something in your brain called neuromelanin. It attaches to the light of the sun and back to that other bigger star, Sirius. It starts raising your body. Of course, you're not gonna know this. You have an entity that you can't see it, that sits in a higher dimension that uses lower dimensional forces to keep you here. So everything you see out here is mostly a lie. And so, but also, like, we're connected to the rhythms of the universe. So we go, all the information, it makes me mad. I knew we were going, the African knew they were going to sleep because they were going to go away from that bigger star. So they did the sleep period. See, Dr. Mummy calls it's a spell, not a spell, it's the rhythms of the universe. We go away from that sun. As we go away, we start losing this, like a phone. We start losing energy. We're less plugged, so we're not as smart and intelligent. As we start going back up, we start getting smarter and smarter. So this thing, it said, motherfucker, these Africans about to get out of here. No way, no way, no way. That's why I got to kill their ass. I got to make sure they get this shot. That's why I told you, it destroys your like code, because you're a like being. That's why it attaches to your RNA code. Africans don't understand what RNA is no more. That's your like code. He's making sure you can't get past these belts when you die. There's no such thing as death. So when you come out, you break out the body light, he destroyed your light code. You can't vibrate now, get past the Kuiper belt.
I want to understand something, Keith. There's something I'm still not understanding out of all these teachings. If I die right now, right, I'm still going to come back, in another form.
You're not vibrating high enough. Yeah, you're coming back.
But I wanted to ask, the only living thing and the only reality that you've said is here is my soul. So if I die and wake up again from another body, am I going to remember who I was here?
No. Unless you know certain techniques. Not because it's a magnetic field. Magnetics erases your memory. Put a magnet on the tape, Joby. It erases it. It erases the tape. That happens with your brain. When you leave, you hit that magnetic field, your brain is released. But the ancient Africans did say there were certain things you could do to keep your memory. I can't remember exactly what they are right now, but certain things, if you know you're not going to make, they say, if you knew you weren't going, you got to that barrier, you said, damn, you knew you weren't going, you only got a certain amount of time because you got to do it. And so you knew you weren't going to get past it. You hitting it, you couldn't go get past it. Like, damn. you're supposed to do this ritual because when you're coming back, so you can keep your memory, and so you can the next life you know who you are, you knew all your knowledge, and so in that life you can prepare to get out of here because you got let's see, does gamma ray go? Let me see, does gamma light go through magnetic fields? Let me show you this. Does gamma ray energy go through magnetic fields? I should say gamma ray light. Electronic ray class, blah, 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 electronic ray spectrum. Yeah, the spectrum types. Let's see. Energy. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Radiation, medium, blah, blah, blah. Go past that. Gamma ray is known as gamma radiation. Yeah. High energy gamma goes through. What is electromagnetic radiation. Yeah, does it go through it? Magnetic fields. Okay, because you're going to so they know there are in the universe, magnetic fields captures light captures magnetic fields. Only depend on how you vibrate can you get through a magnetic field, but depend on how dense the magnetic field is. So you're vibrating at a certain level, no magnetic field can encapsulate light. So you being light, you gotta vibrate high enough to get past these fields, these magnetic fields. You can't see the fields, they're magnetic, but they're there. They're called magnetic fields. As a light being, you must vibrate at a higher frequency, right? You must vibrate at a higher. So, men, black men, you can't be. I told you can't be sitting here ejaculating, jerking off, and all that shit. That's your light. You can't be doing that. Only time you want to do is when you're with a woman in love making. These things. I hate to be so bold and so blunt. You got to store up that energy because that's your light. Sperm is light. Look at this, it's light. As you sun gaze and start building up your chi, you work that back to what Spike showed, your pineal gland. Boom! This is your seat of the soul, as God told you. That's why white people's pineal glands don't work. They're calcified because they were created with animal parts. This shit don't even work. So they're not connected. So white people, they're disconnected from the real God. They're only connected to this fucking Yahweh thing, this devil. That's why they do devilish shit, kill and steal shit. You are connected to the true God because you have a pineal gland. Unless you've been eating all kind of fucked up food, you're not sun gazing because your pineal gland will be calcified. Theirs is naturally calcified, black people, because they were never connected to the all. And that's when your African ancestors said, we got to go get this cracker some melanin or he'll kill us all before we start to wake up. The Africans said we gotta put melanin in this beast. If we don't, this motherfucker will murder us off the planet before we wake up. Mm-hmm. We know we're going to sleep. We gotta inject melanin into this beast to try to raise his pineal gland so he'll be connected back to true God. Pineal gland.
Well, Africans do not. They have to, get to know that they vibrate the highest and get back to their own spiritual level and, get to know all this. But we are almost coming to the end of the show.
If they don't know it, then they'll just keep coming back. Like I told you with George. See, you guys sitting there. Oh, George, rest in peace. George ain't dead. George, rest in peace. Rest in peace, George. Rest in peace. George is not dead. George,
I know he's not dead, but the thing
is,
we're not going to see him in the same body. That is the problem,
Of course not. You're not going to know where George's going to be. He's not going to be born. I don't know what the hell's going to be born. He's born a black body. He'll be a female or a male. He might be a female. He might be Georgette. I don't know. But he'll be back. Because you're both.
Most of us, we mourn, or rather we feel pain because even if we know this is not dead, this person is not gone, they're going to come back in another way, but we're not still going to see them in this body that we knew them in.
They're going to be a different person, right? Because they also, your energy is shaped, light is energy. So, way this thing set up this Kuiper belt, okay, share my screen one more time. As you come back in, all right, as you come back in with the Kuiper belt, that Kuiper belt, not Kuiper, okay, Kuiper belt. As you come back in, boom, being reincarnated, certain energy is hitting the planet at certain times. That's why when you're under the astronomy, you're Capricorn, you're this, you're that, you're all that shit. You have the personality of the energy in which you were born under. Cancer, Leo. Because as an entity, you're supposed to have all 12. Because you're caught in this goddamn soul trap, you only have one life that you've been incarnated into. So you're incarnated in Sagittarius. You're incarnated in this time period. You're supposed to have all 12. As a spirit, you're supposed to have all 12. This motherfucking thing here, this galaxy called Ogu, this cracker knows all this. That's why this is here. He knows you don't know it. This quasar, this motherfucking renegade quasar, supposed to be it can't grow into a galaxy because it doesn't have enough light. It didn't wait for its female half to start creating. It just started creating shit without having its female half. And everything's unbalanced, and it needs the goddamn, and it created it created a lower vibrational being that now feeds up our ass. And this is a soul trap. That's why these magnetic fields sit around the damn earth. Boom. Sits around the earth and sits around the galaxy. You might say, oh man, I broke free of the earth. I'm out of this bitch. He said, oh, I'm free now. I'm out the earth. I'm free. I'm not coming back. Damn right. He said, motherfucker. You gotta get past this one. You gotta get past this field. I'm making sure I keep your ass. But if you family, if you at least vibrate to gamma, you ain't gotta go. If you at least go to gamma, you ain't gotta go to cosmic. That's right. Just get to gamma. Get the gamma vibration. In this lifetime, focus on getting the gamma. It means free your heart, love your people. Be loving and kind to one another. Don't listen to fucked up music and think it's cool because you're young. Oh, look at Cardi B. That's all filth and garbage. People talking about wet pussies and the wet pussy and all that filth and shit that lowers your vibrations. All filth and garbage. Anything that's not uplifting is not worth your time. Everything, and then also you want to try to make all your music in 432. 432 is the God frequency. Let me show this to Joby before we leave. God, we still got enough time. So God frequency is called cymatics. White man's been studying all this African science that you're scared of. White man goes back in his lab and he takes all the papers that he stole from you from Africa, and this cracker's been studying all of it. It blows my mind what this cracker knows now. He knows that you can pull stuff straight from the ether, from the spirit world. If you slow down the vibration, you can bring from the unseen to the seen. Boom. Like manifest. The cracker done it in the lab over and over. I showed that years ago. I was like, damn. I said, yeah. Cracker knows everything that African taught was real science. You slow down the vibration, you can bring it from the unseen world to this world. Let me show this. It's just the chart of this. All you're doing is, let's go, the light was the light. All you're doing is taking stuff from this realm, slowing the vibration, and then you can drop it into the visible spectrum where you can see it. If you can slow something down, the vibrational down, you can bring it from the cosmic to the gamma. So we were slowed down. So when we got here, we probably were in cosmic, but this fucking thing slowed our vibration and we fell into this magnetic field, to this body. We fell from spirit to the body. And now our spirit is, as our ancestors are jailed within the body. We're trying to break free of the field. The body is a magnetic field. We're trying to break free of the fucking field. So we were up here and we fell into the body. So we fell within vibration. Boom. So now we only sit in this little small band visual light. We can't see below this and we can't see above it. But if you can bring something from up here and slow its vibration down, it will pop up in your visible light spectrum. All it means is that you lowered it in vibration. Things that you can't see don't mean it don't exist. You can't see the wind, but you know it exists. So things exist in a higher frequency. Oh, that's a ghost. Oh my God, it's a ghost. No, you moron. You might be seeing another dimension, you dummy, but you don't know. As African, you should know that. The African women who vibrate higher, they can see into other dimensions. They can see past the visual spectrum. You call it witchcraft. Oh my God, the witchcraft. No, in voodoo and voodoo and stuff, they will raise their vibration. That's why they can see into the future, see other dimensions, and other dimensional beings would tell them this was coming, this was happening. You know, it's voodoo. There's no voodoo. You dumb. It's just science. Things live outside your view. They're in higher vibration, or sadly, they might be in lower vibration. Then we start getting your demonics and your other demonic spirits because they're low in vibration. They're not as enlightened as you. So that's what this Yahweh did. He started building his body with these animals, with the dog, the rabbit, created avatar, white person, and took low vibrational from the lower dimension and put the light into this cracker. That's what white people are. They're created with these demons in them. That's what it is. That was your answer. So you weren't supposed to be fucking with these things. You weren't supposed to be sleeping with them. You weren't supposed to be none of this shit. But you went to sleep. You went to sleep. Now got me a white man. My grandma said I must get me a white man. I must lay with this demon. Go ahead, Joe.
We clearly know that Africans are slowly going back to that track. They are going to wake up within
It's going back up. Going back up the cycle. But, that's why that's why he's trying to kill you off now. Because a lot of Africans are going to get free. They're going to learn, it's time to get the hell up out of here. Boom, 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 boom. They're going to start raising the vibration. I am not coming back. They're going to say, I'm not coming back to save nobody. I'm out. Boom. Be gone. Boom. Once they know
I want to end the broadcast of the day there, and I want to appreciate you, Keith. That has been one hell of a lesson, I can say. I have so many questions, but due to time, I'm going to allow Kate to also do a show. I will ask the rest of the questions maybe tomorrow if I be able.
10 minutes. I got 10 more minutes. But what's the main question you want to ask? What's the main question?
I'll ask tomorrow. So, let me brainstorm the ones that you've taught me for today. Let me just brainstorm.
You're connected to the universe. As a black woman, you vibrate the highest. That's why you're double X. That's why they use your genetics. Yahweh used your genetics to create every person on the planet, African woman. Your genetics is in every person. You can look that up. That's a fact. So how'd your genetics get in every person? Because you're the superior being on the planet. That's why. So use your genetics to create the cracker. Use your genetics to create the Asian. Use your genetics to create the East Indian. But you think you're less than all these people. And they use your genetics to create these motherfuckers. That's a scientific fact. You can go look that up.
That's totally true. But much love and peace to you, family. Jerome Mosquito, Derek Askew, and to the rest of the family who are joining us right now. We are saying Kwaheri. Thank you, Keith, for joining me. Thank you for the lessons.
So when you look in the mirror, black women, you're looking at direct reflection of the all. When you look in the mirror, and you see why Jesus think that's your God, your vibration is low. When you look in the mirror, black women, you see a direct reflection of the all. You're supposed to know that.
Totally true. Much love unto you, Kid. Thank you for giving us this platform. Hope to see you on the Rhythm Scoop Show later on.
Much love, Stephanie. You just getting assistant. I know. You got a million channels. I teach this stuff. They coming for me. They gonna shut the channel. They coming for me when I teach the African the truth. He's not allowed. They know the truth. The African's not allowed to know the truth no more. He's got to be caught in Jesus loves me. Yes, I know. The Bible told me so.
You also learned that.
Yeah, everybody learned that nonsense, Joby. You're thinking it's all African people. I don't care if you're sitting in Kenya, Nigeria, Los Angeles, New York, sitting down in Brazil, Colombia. Everybody learned that goofy shit. That's African.
It's crazy. Much love to you. See you on the Rhythm Scoop Show.
That's why music heals you, family. Good music heals your body because it connects you to your melanin. That's why the African created music. It's a healing thing. I can took it. That's all. Fuck a bitch, tell a bitch, shoot a motherfucker in the head, all that. What? Yeah,